Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Karen and I do fashion, beauty, hair, and lifestyle videos. Today I'll be doing a review and a tutorial using some of Amazon's top selling beauty products. Let's get right into it. I like to start off with freshly washed face, and then I use an oil-free moisturizer. My skin prep is very important to me. It allows me to have a smooth makeup application and of course long lasting. Starting off with my brows, I ordered the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Micro Eyebrow Retractable Pencil. So I got this in the color dark brown. Now this pencil has two ends. One is a spoolie, which allows to lay the hairs flat, and then on the other end is an ultra fine pencil. Personally, I liked this pencil. The dark brown color worked great with my skin tone. It was not giving grayish vibe, just the right shade of brown. Also, because the tip of the pencil is ultra fine, it allows to create either a 2016 brow or a more modern hair-like stroke brow, so that is a plus for me. Also, I do want to mention before continuing on with this video that I do have Trich. Trich is short for Trichotillomania, so please be gentle in the comment section. To finish off my brows, I like to go in with a spoolie in the inner corners of my brows, and then I just use my pinky finger to tap out the rest, just to fade out the brows a bit to give a more natural look. To clean up my brows, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. I got mine in the shade 146. The coverage for this concealer is medium, and I must say that I was getting kind of a matte vibes from it. Whew. Getting this concealer out did definitely take a lot of work. However, once it did get out, it was nice. I liked this concealer, but just be prepared to twist this up quite a few times before being able to use it. Also, the shade that I got, 146, was a little too close to my skin tone, so I'll try to get 2 shades down. Next up is the best-selling BS Small Professional Makeup Brush Set. Now this brush set is made of synthetic fibers, and I got it in the shade A Champagne. Alright, we're going synthetic. We're not about to skin some animals just to look cute, alright? So we're keeping it synthetic. I also got 2 additional brushes. I got the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and the Wet n Wild crease brush. All of the products used in this video will be linked in the description bar down below. Going in with the concealer brush, I am going to use that concealer to clean up the bottom and the top of my brows. So I'm gonna focus the concealer more on the outer corners, and I'm just gonna use the remainder that is on the brush to clean up the front of the brow. Because the shade of the concealer is close to my skin tone, this color is more suited to clean up the top of my brows. So I'm definitely going to be getting a lighter color to clean up and to highlight the bottom of my brows. Moving on with the Milani eyeshadow primer. Now, initially when I used this product, as you can see here, a lot of oil came out. So I had to close it back, shake the product, and use it back over. What happened is that because there was oil that came out the first time, it made this product go on quite greasy. So it took some time for me to blend it out with that consistency on my eyes. I tried with the brush, that same concealer brush, but it just was not working out. It was kind of greasy. So then I had to go in and use my fingers, and this method worked great. So moving forward, I will first be shaking the tube and then I'll be using my fingers to blend out the product. Next up on the Amazon's makeup bestsellers list is the Fantasy eyeshadow palette. Now this palette has 45 shades. It is composed mainly of warm colors. Now there are plenty of neutrals, colors, also mattes and shimmer finishes. I'm gonna go in with this blending brush and I'm gonna use this orangey brown shade. Yes, I was quite impressed with the pigmentation of this eyeshadow palette. Now it is not boom look in your face, but however it is enough pigmentation that it shows up well on my skin tone. And what is great is that the shades in this palette are suitable for everyday wear. They are buildable as well, as you're going to see. I'm going to go in several times to build up the pigmentation of this shadow. So it's a very wearable eyeshadow palette. And this palette is affordable. You definitely do get a bang for your buck. To apply this shadow, I'm using a sweeping back and forth movement. With the eyeshadow primer, the shadow does stick to the primer, and I'm not sure if it's the primer or the shadow alone, but the combination together definitely does make the eyeshadows pop. However, the only thing I would say is that seeing that the eyeshadows adhere so well to the primer, you do have to take your time and blend back and forth the shadows. The eyeshadow primer does make it a bit difficult to move around with the shadows, but not impossible. So I will say, however, that I do like this combination because of how the shadows pop. Here I decided to change up the look that I was going for. So I'm taking that same burnt orange, light brown color, and I'm creating a V in the outer corner of my eye. Using this domed shaped brush, I'm going to go in with this dark brown. Now this is the darkest brown in this palette, and I'm just going to outline the outer V, and I am going to then blend that darker brown into the lighter brown, that to create some depth to the look. One thing I wanted to mention about the brushes is that these brushes, although I like them, when looking at the back of the box, it was sometimes difficult to make out which brush was which. So I just went with the brush that would give me the look that I was looking for. So I'm creating sort of a smudged out wing liner with this darker shade. Then I'm gonna go back in with that same first blending brush, and I'm going to blend these two colors further together. Then going in with the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, I'm going to pick up this mauve shimmer color. This color is so pretty and it has a nice pigmentation. Even though I did not apply a white base, it showed up beautifully on my skin tone. I think with a white base or with a glitter eyeshadow base, that this color would pop even more. But for what I was going for, a basic or muted look, this eyeshadow gave just the right amount of pigment. Going back in with that orangey brown and the same blending brush, I am going to use this color to tie all of the colors together. So again, with a sweeping back and forth motion, I am going to blend them in a slightly rounded motion as well, just blending all the colors. And then I'm going to take that orangey brown a little higher up to the brow bone. Then I'm going to go back in with that darker brown again in the outer corner. So I'm just taking back the same colors, just making sure that everything looks well together and that everything is well blended back and forth between this brush and the other brush until I am completely satisfied with the colors. Then I'm gonna go in with this flat brush. I must say though that I did have a bit of a trouble finding a color that will go well on my brow bone. There was a lighter beige flesh tone color, but it was a bit lighter than too light for my liking. But I still made it work, you know, that was in the palette. So that is what I used, and I just blended out to the best of my abilities with the other color. And in the end, I do find that everything turned out great. So I'm going to remove the tape. And then I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. No Budge Retractable Eyeliner. This was probably one of my favorite products out of the whole bunch. This color is jet black, just how I like it. With my Trish, it's sometimes hard to find an eyeliner that is jet black, and this one does the trick well. Now, it is creamy, but not overly creamy, and it glides on perfectly. So this is definitely going to be a staple of mine. So I like to line my eyes first with an eyeliner, and then afterwards I will go in with a liquid liner to create a wing, and I will pass the liquid liner over that black liner, just to give a little more depth, a little more darkness to the look. But this eyeliner is definitely a keeper. Next up is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This is a gel-based formula. It claims to be hydrating, smooths the skin, and grips your makeup. This was a product that I was the most excited to try. Did I like it? Yeah, I liked it. What I will say though, however, is that I do have oily skin. Therefore, a hydrating primer is not necessarily the best thing for me. I find that matte primers definitely work better for my skin. However, I will continue to test this primer out on long periods to find out if it holds my makeup together or if too much shine comes through. Next, I'm going in with this flat face brush, and yeah, I did lose 2 hairs with this brush. However, those were the only 2 hairs that I lost with all the brushes that I used. I did purchase the best-selling BB cream and the best-selling foundation at the moment. I wasn't sure which one to go with for this look, but ultimately I went with the foundation. Now this foundation is a Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. And I got it in the shade 13 Chestnut. It is medium to full coverage and has a matte satin finish. This foundation did not dry down matte. It is kind of a semi-matte, so I get the matte satin finish. I went back in with half a pump, and this was all that I needed to cover to get the coverage that I wanted. Just a quick tip when applying your foundation, remember to also apply your foundation on your chin and your neck. That way your face and your neck and chest are not three or two different colors. Going back in with that concealer, and yes, I had to twist and twist and twist again. But I got it out, so I was able to apply directly from the tube on my under eye. Like I mentioned before, this color is close to my skin tone, so this is going to give me a highlight but not a dramatic highlight. I will definitely be getting a lighter shade because I do like this concealer. So I'm going to use that same flat brush and I'm going to blend out the concealer. Next up is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I bought this one in the shade 30 Medium Deep. I got this shade, which is lighter than my skin tone, to bake and to set my concealer. And I have mixed opinions about this product, but I'll get back to that. I also bought this pack of triangle sponges. I will also link this down below. I got a bunch at a reasonable price. So to apply the powder, I first put it on my hand and I spread it out to get a thin, even layer. However, I had some issues with this product. I know that a lot of people swear by it, but it just did not work for me today. On the website, it does say to use it in combination with the Fit Me foundation and concealer, so perhaps that's why it did not work for me today. So this product just stayed put everywhere that I put it, which can be a good thing for some people, but I like it to be able to blend. And afterwards, you're going to see I had a lot of difficulty blending this product. It's only at the end that everything came together. I'm not going to strike out this product. I am going to retry and reuse this product the way that the instructions say to use it, all right? So I'm not counting this product out as yet, but as for today, it did not work for me. Plus, I spent my hard-earned coins on this product, so I'm gonna find a way to make it work. Next, I'm gonna go in with this fluffy brush. Y'all, these brushes are so soft. I completely understand why this brush set is Amazon's best-selling brush set. I definitely do recommend this brush set. Now, going back to the Fit Me powder, as you can see here, I tried very hard to brush away and to blend the powder, but it would not budge. So just keep that in mind if you decide to purchase this product. Next up is the She Glam Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour Stick, and I got it in the shade Camel Suede. But before I go in and bronze, I'm gonna go in with that same orangey brownish shade that I used before to blend out my eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna use this liner brush from the brush set, and I'm going to apply that shade on my waterline, and I'm gonna blend that out. And then to finish off my eye, I'm gonna go in with the darkest brown, and I'm going to apply that just under the lighter brown to give a little more depth. And when I saw this, it literally just brought out the brown in my eyes, and I like it. All right, now moving back onto the She Glam, and be careful when opening this product. As you can see, I messed up my pinky opening this product, so it is a bit liquidy but not completely. And the shade that I got was definitely too dark for my skin tone, but yeah, I was scared putting this on because it was so dark, but I made it work. Like I said, we ain't wasting no money up in here. We gonna make everything work. So next I'm gonna take this flat angled face brush, and I'm gonna use this brush to blend out that bronzer. And this bronzer is very, very pigmented, so I want you to keep that in mind if you do decide to purchase this item. It is very liquidy, and a little definitely goes a long way. So now I'm going to go in with this finer brush, and I'm going to use this brush to blend out the contour around my nose. Next up is the e.l.f. Monochromatic Multi-Stick, and I got it in the color Sparkling Rose. I absolutely love this color. I'm going to use this fluffy angled brush to apply it. So I applied the stick directly to my hand because I do want to use this stick eventually on my lips, so I didn't want to use it on my face and then go on my lips. This stick can be used on cheeks, lips, and eyes. However, as you're going to see by applying it on my hand and then the brush and then applying the brush to my face, I really was not getting much pigment. So I had to do this several times, and it was getting a bit fatigued. So in the end, I just decided to apply it directly to my face, and I did get much more color payoff, and I absolutely loved the sparkly finish that it gave. I love this product for cheeks when applied directly to the cheek. Leave a comment and let me know in the description bar down below if you would like to see a review on how this product applies on the eye and also on the lips. I will gladly do that review for you guys. And of course, if you're liking this review and tutorial, please don't hesitate to leave a comment, subscribe, like, and also share this video. I did forget to purchase a highlighter, so I'm just using a highlighter that I already own, and I am buffing it out with that same brush. The blush applied to my hand and then with a brush really was not giving the pigment the look that I wanted. So here I am going in directly to the face with that blush stick, and I really like this blush on my cheeks. Of course, I have to try it out on my eyes and my lips, but I liked it on my cheeks. Going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder. Now I got this in the shade 355 Coconut, and this powder really brought this entire look together. It allowed me to blend together that powder that just did not want to budge. I applied it with a fluffy brush, and I love this powder. I actually like this powder, and I would recommend it. And it is recommended for normal to oily skin, and which is my skin type, so I would recommend this. Moving on to lips, I was unable to purchase the lip pencil, the best-selling lip pencil. However, I will still link it down below. For some reason, that pencil would not ship to my address. But I use a pencil of a similar color. Here I use MAC Chestnut. And then I'm applying the best-selling lip gloss from Amazon in the beauty section. And this is NYX Butter Gloss in the color Clear. Now, when buying a gloss, I would not aim for the clear gloss, but I get the look. You know, it came in great with this entire look. So I blended out with the lip brush that came with the brush set, and I'm absolutely loving this look. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. I love it. It came together beautifully. And last but certainly not least, the Milani Make It Last Matte Setting Spray. Well, actually the bestseller was the original, but because I do have oily skin, I wanted to try the matte version. And wow. I love this look altogether. Very natural looking, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section. All right, remember, everything will be linked down below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and of course don't forget to hit that notification bell to know every time that I upload a new video. I hope you like it. This look is after 2 hours of wear. This is how the makeup was looking. I hope you enjoy. Bye bye.